Good morning, YouTube. We are bringing you another trout fishing adventure. Today we are in Amherst County, and we're actually on the Appalachian Trail right here, but we're checking out the lower Peddler River here below the dam of Lexington Reservoir. And as you can see, man, this is a beautiful trout stream. We're gonna be hitting this thing up all day today. We're gonna walk a lot of this stream. We're gonna try to catch some fish. This is a delayed harvest water, so unfortunately it's going to be all catch and release. But wow, it is worth it. There's supposed to be some pretty nice fish in here, and you're not gonna find prettier scenery than this. This is absolutely gorgeous.
We're the only ones here. We've got this place to ourselves. A fish just swirled right there. I've got a good feeling about this.
Yes, sir. Let's get out here and do this. Stick around, stay tuned. I think you're gonna like this one. So first tip of the video, we haven't even got there yet. We're coming down the road here. You probably don't want to charge the delayed harvest waters here on Lower Peddler in a car. Ground clearance wise, probably make it traction wise, but ground clearance wise, you very well could rip your muffler off. So keep that in mind. First tip of the day, don't try this in a car. Make sure you're in something that's got a little ground clearance. Here's your welcome sign for Peddler River. This is important right here. This is delayed harvest waters, so you cannot keep trout out of this October 1st through May 31st, and only artificial lures can be used. Also, this is a big thing to point out. No trout may be in possession. Keep in mind, if you got them in your cooler here, they very well could give you a hard time about that. So if you went somewhere else first and then came here with a bunch of trout, they might not be happy about that. So keep that in mind as well. What do you think, dude? First impression.
I like it.
Dude, look at that rock face. Straight vert, and what a beautiful stream, man. Why have we not been here yet?
This is about the size of what we saw yesterday, but a lot less pressure.
Oh my gosh, dude.
This delayed harvest section discourages a lot of people that want to come out and catch trout solely for dinner purposes.
Yeah.
Table fare.
We are here, we're doing it. It is looking nice. First couple casts of the day. I feel good about this, guys. I think we're gonna catch some nice fish in here. It's gonna be tough fishing. It looks like we're gonna have to do a lot of hiking. This is not one of those places you want to go if you're in for an easy day of fishing. I think we're gonna be scaling some rock walls here before too long, but wow. First impressions are this place is absolutely gorgeous. Still fishing our way down the stream so far. Will's missed one. I had one on and lost him right at my feet, and had a couple more chase it, but it's looking promising. We've only been here for a very short period of time, and we're already seeing quite a bit of fish, so I think this is going to be a good day for us. Dude. This is
nature's therapy, isn't it? Like, I could look around all day and not get tired of what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Nice fish. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Guys, look at that brown trout. That is a stud. Holy cow. He's off the hook already too, man. It's an easy release.
Beautiful.
Really important when you're handling these fish. Catch and release. You want to make sure you wet your hands. You don't want to handle these fish with dry hands. And we're just going to gently cradle this guy. Look at that fish. That is a pretty brown trout. All right, we're gonna let this guy go. So we're fishing today. We got the duck and buck. We're using a gold spinner blade, canvas back, and bucktail. Works like a charm.
I like how a lot of these rocks have kind of an overhang or a lip that the fish can hide under. Like the first fish that I missed today came from kind of where the rock was at an angle, and there's a little pocket, an ambush spot, let's say, for the fish to be waiting in. And he came out from under a rock, and there's so many rocks with that feature on this river. I just feel like behind any and every rock there could be a fish or two.
Dude, if you look at that hillside right there across from us, that's what it looks like underwater.
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they got to hide in.
Exactly. And
so
yeah,
it makes it very easy for them to hold over and not get all sketched out and just wash down river.
yeah.
Good stuff, buddy.
And I talked to the camera when I was handling that first fish. I was like, here we go, boys, I'm on the board. And I guarantee you this fish wasn't alone. And here's another one, so.
There you go.
Point proven there.
Turn. Get him in the net. Got him.
Yes, sir.
There it is. In the net. What we got? Rainbow? A little Bobo?
A little Bobo.
Little Bobo?
Right in the lip.
Look at that. Oh, my hand's cold. You think your hand's cold? Just a little warning. It's not always easy walking. There's no way to walk this wood line down the side of this creek. So make sure you got some waders before you try to tackle this adventure right here. Because if without them, at minimum, knee boots or hip waders. But I prefer a whole set of waders because it keeps you a lot drier. Beautiful long run. This is what you're looking for when you're fishing these places, or at least what I look for. These big, deeper runs, still got a lot of moving water. You can get a lot of fish out of one spot when you get to these deeper holes. You can see there's guaranteed to be a fish right over there. Woo. All right, another one. Wet the hands. This time we got a little rainbow. Make sure to get that hook out of there. All right, we got a little rainbow this time. We'll give him a release. Gotta tell you guys, this is probably one of the prettiest streams I've fished out of the Blue Ridge series of mountains. I mean, this is something you'd normally see up in the Appalachians. It's got a lot of fall to it, a lot of big holes, a lot of pockets. It's just a really pretty body of water. And the best part is there's nobody here fishing it. And that's probably because most people that trout fish up in a lot of those put and take streams are fishing to take home some fish. So it gets a lot less pressure. There's a lot more fish here because people have to catch and release. And it's just a pretty body of water, man. I don't know what else to say other than it's nice not seeing a bunch of trash down the shorelines. That's how you can tell it's not heavily fished, because unfortunately, when something gets a lot of pressure, it usually has a lot of trash on the streams, which is pretty unfortunate. But yeah. What a good way to spend a Friday. I can't think of a better way to not be at work than to be streamside, casting into these pools, catching these rainbows, browns, and hopefully a brook. If I can catch a brook trout, I get the trifecta for the day. I get a trout slam. So we're hoping for at least one brook trout in the bag. I got one brown, one rainbow so far. I think Will's got 4 or 5 rainbows. All in all, man, just a great day of fishing, lots of catching, lots of action. No fish to take home and clean, but lots of memories made.
All right, I'd just like to take a second in this video to give a huge heartfelt thank you to everyone with the DWR for Virginia and the stocking program. Without the hard work that they do, this lower peddler would not have trout in it. But because of the efforts and the hard work they do, here we are catching rainbows and browns. So a huge thank you and a big shout out to the DWR and all the people that work in the stocking department.
All right, guys, that is a wrap. We're stream side here. We're heading beating feet, getting out of here. We had about a half day of fishing. Took about 4 hours for us to fish from the top put in for stocked fish down to the second, and I believe the third is right around the corner right here, but it's much easier to walk back up down this fire road. So just a little tip to finish this out. On the north shoreline, there's a fire road, old clear-cut road, and it runs right down the side of the river. And I highly encourage you to walk back on that instead of walking all the way around the actual National Forest Road, because there's a million switchbacks. It goes all through the mountains. It would probably take you, I don't know, 2.5 miles, 3 miles to get back from the third takeout to the first one. But if you walk this road, it's gonna shoot you there in a straight line. Much prettier walk. Don't have to worry about getting dusted by cars when they're driving by, stuff like that.
That's a good point.
But thanks for subscribing. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that little bell for notifications so you get our next video. We got a lot more trout adventures coming. And don't forget, we have a giveaway going on all the way through March. April 1st, we're going to be doing a live giveaway of duck and buck lures, of the actual lures we're using here today. So stay around, stay tuned, check that out. Anything you want to add to that?
We appreciate you watching. We work really hard to get some good camera shots and angles, and I have a blast doing it. It's fun, but sometimes hiking around in these mountains, it's vertical. It can turn into work.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
and I think one thing we always try to capture is, we want you to see what we see. We're trying to bring you along with us. We want you to kind of see the run. A lot of people watch these videos just to see what the body of water looks like, and that's okay with us. We get that. But check out some of our other videos too. We got some really good stuff out there I think you'll enjoy.
We appreciate you.
Blair here with the Outdoor Movement, and me and my buddy Will, we've been doing this thing for a few years where every time we go somewhere and fish on the side of a creek bank, pond, lake, beach, wherever we're at, we always take the ice bag out of our cooler and we fill it full of trash. So we came up with an idea. Everybody's got these silly TikTok ideas, all these challenges. So we came up with our own idea.
Ice bag challenge.
We are doing the ice bag challenge, guys. We're challenging everybody. When you go fishing, when you get outdoors, make sure you take a time, stop on the side of that creek bank, and get out there and pick up some trash, clean up the waterways. We found out recently, that's one of the biggest reasons we're losing public access here in Virginia on some of these freshwater streams. So make the initiative, get out there. Ice bag challenge.
Ice bag challenge. Pick it up.